quick, YouTube is telling me that less than 10% of the people who are watching this video are actually subscribed to the channel. So if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you don't miss any of the great videos that are coming soon. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is another Season 2 episode of the Unrestricted Podcast. I'm your host, Ish Berry, and joining me this wonderful Thursday evening is NPC, recently new NPC physique comparator. She just switched from figure to physique. We're going to get all into that. Houston's own Jesslyn Robinson.
Hello.
50. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I am terrific. I'm glad we can make this work. We had some scheduling difficulties and whatnot. Thank you for coming and stopping by. I truly appreciate it. So I guess let's start from the beginning. Where you're from and how did you, where you from? Tell us about your background and upbringings.
Okay. Who is Jesslyn?
Exactly.
Jesslyn, born and raised in a small, Texas town, Navasota. If you're familiar with Navasota, it's very, very small between College Station and Prairie View.
Okay, yeah.
Born and raised there, graduated from school there, went to school, Sam Houston, eventually moved to Houston, where Houston is now my home. I actually live in Spring, Texas.
Okay.
That is my home now. I'm a widowed mother of 3.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah, thank you. Became a widow at age 38, and of course nobody wants that to happen. But hey, we don't plan our own lives. We have to live what is given to us. 2 adult children and 1 teenager. I have to tell everybody my age. I am 50. About to be 51 in December.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you, thank you.
Sagittarius, right?
Capricorn.
Capricorn, okay.
Yes.
Damn it, I messed up.
My birthday is Christmas Eve, so everyone would know on Christmas Eve I'm 51. But Christmas Day, I'm back to 29, and I would tell everybody I'm 29 for the next full year.
I know that's right. That's awesome. So you're getting all the gifts this year. We're not going to hoodwink you like, we know Christmas. No, you're getting Christmas and birthday gifts.
Yeah, exactly. I would not be cheated as an adult. I was cheated as a child, but not as an adult.
That's what's up.
But my children, they are 31. My son, he's 31. He's married with 2 children, aged 7 and 5. He has a son. No, his son is 5. His daughter is 7. And I have a daughter, my oldest daughter. She's 26. Her and her fiance, they have a 3-year-old daughter. So I am a grandma of 3.
That's what's up.
And then I have a 16-year-old at home who keeps me busy.
I bet.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And like we were saying, we was talking on the phone a couple of Sundays ago, and man, you fountain of youth.
Yes.
You're living proof of that.
It does exist, yes. I tell my children I'm a vampire because basically I haven't aged in like 20 plus years, and I'm happy, and it's all about lifestyle. I'm not a smoker, I'm not a drinker, and I watch what I eat, and I try to stay in the gym, hence me stepping on stage being a competitor. But during school days, in my school years, I ran track.
Okay.
And I danced. I was part of the drill team. So that is where that athleticism came in. And then having an older brother who lifted weights, I wanted to lift weights as well, but did not think by the time I graduated high school I would have cut arms. We never think that was going to happen.
Genetics.
Right?
Genetics run deep in your family.
Correct.
Wow.
But the professional side of Jesslyn, I'm a budget analyst in the oil and gas industry.
Okay.
I've been there for like 13 years. Worked for one of the largest oil companies in the world.
Nice. Can you help us lower these oil prices?
I wish I could. But honestly, y'all,
let's budget that.
They can't. If they go too low, I may be out of a job. So
That's
the price
true.
has to be high for me to have job security.
Knock out 20 cents. That's 20 cents here and there. That adds up.
Yeah, but corporate America pays the bills.
Absolutely.
I am a certified personal trainer.
Nice.
I don't do that a lot, but if people ask me, yes, I will help you because as a woman, we have to help each other.
Yeah.
So I have to help my sisters. You interested in losing weight, interested in getting in shape? Hey, come to me. I'm the girl to talk to.
Absolutely. And I'll put all your contact information in the description. Links below.
Absolutely. Send me a message.
Yeah.
DM me.
So going back to like your college years, what did you major in up there at Sam Houston?
Business.
Okay, dope.
Initially, I thought I wanted to be a nurse because my mother's a nurse. Nah. Then I thought I wanted to be a teacher. I have patience. I mean, I have patience, but I don't have patience.
Yeah.
But I ended up just getting just a basic business degree. That's just a basic business degree. And now I'm doing budgets. I'm working in finance.
Okay.
Which at one time I wanted to be an accountant. So I guess that's a kind of a good thing.
Yeah.
So.
And with a business degree, I mean, you could go anywhere.
I can bounce anywhere. Yeah. So I have a business degree, but I really have a sales and marketing background because I did sales and marketing for years.
Nice.
But I like the finance part of it.
Okay.
I enjoy it. I like working with the numbers, so it's good.
That's what's up. As long as it pays the bills.
It pays the bills, and I get to tell people, no, we don't have enough money. Where are you going to get that money from? No, we can't do it. Can't buy it for you. So that's a good part of my job. I can tell people no.
Printer, you know,
right?
Some crazy stuff.
Like, is it budgeted? Not going to do it. So that's the good part.
Nice. Okay. So how did you get started into competitive bodybuilding?
Never thought I would be here. Okay. But let me just give a little background. After my husband passed away, I got depressed. I lost all the weight. So I was like, no, not heavy, but I was heavier.
Yeah.
But I got depressed. I wasn't eating. I lost the weight because here I am, a mother of 3.
Yeah.
How is everything going to get paid? That's what I'm thinking.
Good point. Yeah.
But then I was like, okay, let me just get in shape. So I started going back to the gym. Then I gained weight because I got more depressed because I was eating everything. But one of my coworkers said, hey, Jess, you work out. Why don't you try to compete? I was like, sure. So I did it on the dare. One of my coworkers.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, Frank Perry. So Frank, if you listen, thank you, Frank. Frank Perry, one of my coworkers.
Okay.
Shout out to Frank. He's like, Jess, you work out. Why don't you compete? I said, okay. So I decided to do it. At that time, I was hitting the scale at about 165.
Okay, how tall are you?
5'1.5".
Okay.
5'2". That's what my license says.
Okay, let's go out what the law says. 5'2".
5'2". My license says I'm 5'2". So of course I'm sitting at 5'2". I'm wearing a size 9'10". That's a lot for my height. So I said, okay, I'm going to do a show. 12 weeks of prepping. I lost 22 pounds.
Nice.
I'm like, okay, I like this. And then I just kept. Of course, I didn't do well in my first show. I was like 16th place. That's last. It was like 5 of us in 16th place.
Damn, okay.
But that's
you did it.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
I stepped out of that conservative corporate America, Jesslyn, into like, okay, I'm half butt naked on the stage.
Basically, yeah.
So, but then I was like, I lost the weight. Let me keep on doing it because I've been told you do it with one show, you're gonna be hooked on it.
Yeah.
So I did another one. The next year, I'm even smaller. I like this. Like I'm down almost 120 pounds. Let's keep on going.
Okay. So what category were you competing in?
At that figure.
Okay.
And I've always been a figure girl because I have the back of a linebacker. I have a wide back. I'm a small frame woman, but I have a wide back.
Can you show me your back real quick?
Sure. Y'all can see. It's gonna be hard to tell, but I have a wide back.
Yeah.
It sells. That's going to sell. The back sells. You win from the backside. So I was like, okay. And I just kept going. I have several first place wins. I have third place, fifth place, I've been disappointed. My coach has been in the audience. My sponsor's been in the audience. I didn't get first call out. I'm like, okay, I'm upset. It's like, okay, I should have at least got third place. I'm ending up in like 8th or 9th. But I've had shows where they were in my favor. The shows where it wasn't in my favor because you only have a few seconds, and they just kind of like looking at you, heads down. It's going to happen. We can't win everything, But of course, we all like to win. But I have even gotten as small as far as weight loss and healthy, gotten down to almost 105 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah, I graduated from high school. I wasn't even 100 pounds wet. So It was nice getting, looking small.
Yeah.
Another good thing about doing this lifestyle change, losing the weight, of course, but after having my last child at age 34, health got bad. I don't know where it came from. This child almost killed me. I was on heart medication.
Oh, damn.
I have MVP, which is mitral valve prolapse. The heart pumps out the blood, and it goes through the body like it's supposed to do. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But mine's turn around and it come right back into the heart. It's not supposed to do that.
Oh, yeah.
So I have MVP, and then I got high blood pressure. I'm like, okay, where did all of this come from?
Yeah.
So for years I was on medication for my heart, for my blood pressure. But once I did the lifestyle change, I've been off of medication for 8+ years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's dope.
The only thing I have to do, I have to see my cardiologist once a year because I have to have my cholesterol checked. I'm of age. And I had that history of high cholesterol, which they try to put me on medication for that. Like, nope, not happening.
Yeah.
Not today.
You're going to be from the country. Yeah, you know, hypertension and high cholesterol.
Exactly.
The country life.
Exactly. And it's very hereditary on my dad's side of the family. They all have high cholesterol. It doesn't matter what your size is.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, but I'm so grateful. I hate taking medicines, but I'm so grateful to be off of the meds, you know.
Congratulations.
So that helps.
Dope. Yeah.
You know, eating right, exercising. And then, of course, I haven't aged. Just stopped the aging process.
Nice.
So, and then it looks good on the kids too, because my children, they are athletic, but when they see mom doing it, it makes them, okay, I can continue to, I can continue to do this, So
that's what's up. Wow.
So thank you, Frank, for getting me into this lifestyle of fitness. I love it. But just like I said, I've done figure, and now talking to my posing coach, and she's actually an IFBB pro in figure.
Nice. Okay.
Tanya Youngblood. You may have seen her on social media. She's one of our Storm Fit.
Yeah, Storm. Yeah, I always call her Storm.
Storm.
Yeah, she was on the podcast here about a year ago next month, if memory serves me right. Yeah.
Okay. So, we were talking. I was like, I could do physique. She was like, why not? I say, will you train me? Of course. So I know the posing for figure. Okay. I knew nothing about the posing for physique. And guess what? You also have to do a routine with.
That's right. Physique. Yeah, you gotta have music. Yeah.
So of course we started in August.
Okay.
And I was like, I want to be ready to put this on stage October 2nd, which we had our little rocky spots. I was like, I'm an overthinker. And things that should have just clicked in, I was thinking hard. It was like, oh, that's what it is.
I do the same thing.
Overthinker, yeah. So she even told me, Jess, I didn't think we were going to make it. But hey, all of a sudden the light bulb went off and I was doing fine. But learn the posing. Didn't have to worry about getting a suit because the suit was the same. Okay. The best thing about doing physique, women's physique, I don't wear shoes. Figure, you wear your heels. Yes. Yeah. So I was like, okay, this should be easy, no shoes on. So one thing she told me, hey Jess, find 3 songs that you like. She said, I'm only going to pick one of them. So I came out with 3 songs that I like. Well, 2. She picked the second one, which I ended up doing my routine to Streets by Doja Cat. Okay. So it was real. She said, that's you. She said, now, as I think about it, that song was me. It's real sensual, sexual. That song was me. So, of course, when it was edited, the bad words are taken out because she might have the bad words in there. But the music, it's just the flow of the music, and we were able to do a perfect routine to that.
That's dope.
So I was happy. So I think right now, I'm going to just move. I would do figure, but I'm gonna move more into the physique side because I really enjoy doing that. Doing that routine. I think that's what it was. Okay. Being nervous, I was nervous doing it, but I enjoyed doing it. Okay. And my goal, and just to let you know, there's never an off season with competitors. We just kind of step away from the stage for a while. But my goal right now, just to stay conditioned, but I also want to grow as far as to be competitive. I want to grow my quads. Okay. And that's that's where my competition will be. Is growing these quads. So and I want to.
So how much bigger you want your quads to get?
I don't know how, but real little bigger. I feel like just a little bit more. I don't want to gain any more weight. Of course, I want to come in smaller than I did a couple of weeks ago when I did the show. I was almost at 120 pounds. Okay. I want to step on stage at about between 110 and 115. but I want my quads to really pop. So
gotcha. Okay. Yeah, they would at that. Yeah, it's your height. And yeah.
So that's the part. More the glute, hamstring, glute tie-in, make that look real tight, and then to pop these quads.
Gotcha.
Because this upper body, it'll grow. Honestly,
do that.
I don't have to do anything. It'll grow overnight.
Yeah, and people will see I'll tie in the videos that we took earlier when you were giving us an example of the different poses. Like, I'm standing, you got your bands, I'm watching, it's like, okay, they're growing right now. As you pump it, it's like,
yeah.
Some people just got it like that, it's dope. But, so you don't want to overdevelop. And then with your quads bigger, that will give you that more of illusion of not saying that your waist is terrific, by the way, but that'll give that more of illusion of like a smaller waist without you actually having a smaller waist.
Exactly. Let's bring it in wide at the top, bring in, and then kind of flow at the bottom. So, yeah. So, I mean, that's the goal now, to get stage ready, which next year I do want to do a Masters Nationals show to actually compete to get my pro card.
Gotcha.
And getting a pro card is hard because they only take the top 2 places. So
I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So that's why I want to be competitive, and I'm a natural competitor, which means I don't do any drugs. I'm natural. So that's where it's gonna be hard. I have to build my muscle the natural way.
Right. Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Gotcha. That's what's up. You don't, not knocking people that use drugs, but given like everything you said about family history and heart conditions, like you don't want to kind of screw around with that.
No,
you know what I mean?
you
don't. You don't put too much stuff that in your body that's not supposed to be there because of adverse reactions.
Exactly.
It may make things worse. So it's better to play it safe when it comes to
play it safe, come natural. And I've lost weight. I've done this thus far. It will still work. My team is actually Team Bombshell, based out of Orlando, Florida.
Nice.
I have my coach. She knows what I need to do. Hey, Jess, I pay them every month for them to write my meal plan, to write my workout plan. I just follow what she does, and me following it, you get the good results.
Nice. That's what's up.
So yeah.
So what was it like from you the very first time you competed? Because you said something earlier that I always forget to ask people. I'm glad you brought it up. Is, on a bodybuilding stage, regardless if you're male, female, what category, you're literally on stage, almost naked, and people are judging you with how you look. And you doing it because of a dare from your friend. What was that like for you, your first show?
I was nervous. I can tell you I was nervous because I'm my own competition. Okay. But then you also know you compete against other people too. We have to be real. I was nervous. Number one, I've always been that conservative girl.
Okay.
I would show skin, but not that much. Exactly. Growing up, being that little flat-chested little girl, growing up, I wanted to wear a t-shirt with a bikini. That's how self-conscious I was about my body.
Gotcha.
And then I was like, now I'm an adult, I'm gonna do this. You know what? I'm gonna do it. And I did it. It's all about stepping out of that comfort zone.
Yeah.
Especially if you work that hard on your body, show it off. So that's what I want to do. I want to show it off, So, and then I got compliment. One person told me, hey, and I'm all about constructive criticism. Told me, you look good, but you need to he said, you still full figured. And I was like, full figured? I didn't really get it. And I wasn't conditioned enough.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that was me learning. And then I ended up I got on a team eventually to have somebody else look at me who were the professionals that were there doing it. And that pushed me in, okay, I'm doing it right, but I need to do this too.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. It's getting that extra help. So when you need that help, you get it.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And like I said, I'm like that too. Even with my creative stuff I do, it's like I want people to watch and engage, and I don't want yes people. Like, hey, tell me something bad about a video I put out, or pictures I do, or even the podcast. Like, is the sound off? Am I talking over my guest, or whatever? Am I asking the right questions?
Help me out.
Help me out to be better. It's all about how someone comes at you. It's not necessarily what you say; it's how you say it.
And we have to be open for constructive criticism. That's what it's called, constructive criticism. It's a way of helping us help ourselves.
Absolutely.
Even when you work, think on your job in corporate America, for those who are out there in corporate America, or it doesn't have to be corporate America. If you're doing something incorrect, you want to be told. You don't want to continue to do that same thing incorrectly. As even raising children, we want to raise our children right. They're doing something wrong, correct them. Because if you don't correct them, they're going to think, well, it's okay. So,
yeah, and I was correct. I was talking to a friend of mine last night about we were just talking about like how we were. I was corrected a lot when I was a kid.
Exactly. And we as an adults, we appreciate that. Like, I'm glad they told me that. They didn't think I was listening, but really I was listening. That's a good point because both my parents have passed away. Sorry to hear that.
Thank you, but I'm so glad I was able to tell them while they were living, hey, thank you for raising me the way you did.
Exactly.
As a kid, I was mad and pissed off when, I got those whoopings and I got my Nintendos taken away from me and, couldn't go and hang out with friends, but that taught me discipline. That taught me what to do, what not to do. It kept me out of jail. It kept me away from the bad crowd and drugs and stuff. And I was so thankful I was able to tell them that while they were living.
That is a blessing.
It really is.
Thank you. I really was listening.
Thank you. Yeah. I was listening now as an adult. It's like, dang, I see. And you and I talked about the other day, with me working in e-commerce, and it's like I walk around the store sometimes, it's like I just see these badass kids just walking around.
Right, you want to choke them. That's why I'm not a school teacher.
And parents not doing anything. It's like, as a kid, if I ventured too far away from my parents' basket,
got that look.
Yeah, I got that look. I better come back before I got, slap on the hand or something, or I got talked to when I got home. Like, come on. But,
it's different. That's why I'm not a school teacher. Number one, I look like the kids. I couldn't teach high school because I look like the kids. If I go to elementary or middle school, I'm gonna slap somebody's child and I'm gonna get fired. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm an old school mama. I'm an old school mama. We got beat down. There was no such thing as child abuse where I was growing up.
Me neither.
You got beat down, and then if the neighbors saw you, they had that permission to beat you down too. It was like, okay.
Growing up in Louisiana for me, it was like my whole family lived in this one subdivision. It's like if my uncle saw me doing something I wasn't supposed to do, he had permission to whoop me. Then he was going to tell my dad, and of course, dad was going to whoop me.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Everybody
watch. Yeah, exactly.
That's the way it was supposed to happen back then. But no, it's a different time.
Now, way different. But people don't even want you saying anything to their kids when you see them doing something wrong. Like, hey, I digress from that.
Exactly. And then, even now, children, they even try to bulk up against their parents. Not to tell mine. I say, if you ever think you want to hit me, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna fight like grown folks, and I promise you, I'm gonna win. I'm just giving you fair warning now.
Yeah, you're a parent I wouldn't want to mess with.
I'm giving you fair warning. No, I'm not gonna do. I'm just letting you know.
I'm gonna bake you a cake right now. I got dinner tonight. I'm gonna go get something. It's like, you still have prep, right? Grilled chicken is and broccoli is. Man.
No, really, I'm a good parent. Really, my kids, they love me. They tell me I'm a good parent. I do the best that I can do.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, got to. And going like when you decide to switch from figure to physique, how hard was it to put on the extra muscle? You had to put on some size, right?
Honestly, I didn't change.
Really?
I knew this was like from August to now. So it's basically the same size. I was at the point I'm trying to slim down these thighs, and my posing coach was like, no, you need to add to it.
Okay.
So I really did not add anything to it. I just kind of stayed more in my figure prep. But I know what I want to do next year, and I know what it takes to be the winner. So I'm going to grow. And I have plenty of time to grow.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah. You do.
Master Nationals, which is the show I plan to do, that's not until July 2022. So I have plenty of time, to
right now, just right now, I need to grow. And, let's enjoy the off season.
Yeah, that quote, the off season. Even though I meal prep every Sunday, I'm in the gym 5 days a week, and I still have one cheat meal. Well, I can tell you this week I had more than one cheat meal.
Fair enough.
Yes, I had a taste for fried chicken. I ate one fried chicken wing. It hit the spot.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
So,
because I don't do fried food. So, I had a hamburger, a cheeseburger.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah. So I enjoy.
What are some of your favorite cheat meals? Cheat foods? Okay.
I'm a sucker for Mod's Pizza. That's my favorite. So when I can have 2 slices of pizza, I like Mod's Pizza.
Okay.
If I want a burger, I basically try to do my burger at home, because I can cook my own hamburger. But I will go to Whataburger. I'm a Whataburger girl.
Okay. You're a true Texan.
I'm a true Texan. I like pancakes.
Okay.
And I will eat pancakes, but I don't do the syrup or the butter. But the idea I'm able to have pancakes. So those are like my go-tos. Not if I can eat peanut M&Ms, because I don't like a whole lot of candy. I love peanut M&Ms.
Okay.
So I have to watch it.
All right. So what are some of your favorite foods you have? I guess bodybuilding foods that you have to eat when you're on prep.
I'm a shrimpaholic, so I love when I can eat shrimp, and that's actually my prep. I'm on a meal plan every 4 weeks. So I love when I can eat shrimp every day for 4 weeks. So that's a good thing. And I love chicken. I love chicken breast. I've learned to love it. I love asparagus, except for when it's peak week and you're just eating nothing but asparagus to pull that water. Then I hate asparagus.
My last guest was talking about that. Yeah.
I hate asparagus, but I love asparagus. I like to eat a salad.
Okay.
Eat salad, and I'm not much of I'm not a dairy person, honestly, because I'm lactose intolerant.
Okay.
So cheese, I don't have to have cheese. That's fine if I don't have it. But one thing, I'm so happy I'm not meal prepping for Thanksgiving because I love to cook, and I go all out cooking for Thanksgiving.
I'm not surprised. Being from the country, you got to.
I go all out cooking. I'm ready for that. So I will be cheating Turkey Day.
Okay.
I'm having turkey dressing.
I think I think it's fair to say for every athlete or anybody that just works out, that is International Cheat Day.
Yes.
World Cheat Day.
I'm going to eat.
Because everybody from pro athletes, you go have NBA players at home and football players, and of course, people in bodybuilding and hell, even volleyball players.
Everybody. That's family time. Yeah. And then pecan pie is my favorite dessert, hands down.
Mine too.
My son-in-law and I, we'll eat a whole pecan pie, just the two of us. No one else in the family eats it.
Really? Okay.
No one. My kids are crazy. They don't like pecan pie. I'm like, y'all are not, because they were born in the city. They don't know about
gotcha.
that.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Nah, my mom and I, we were big pecan. Just aficionados, like she used to just eat pecan as a snack.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just watch her stories and just
snack on the pecans. There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite thing in general about being just a competitive bodybuilder?
I'm a people person. Doing sales for years, you learn to talk to everybody, and I am like that mother hen. And I actually trained a girl to compete in bikini, and she was like, yes, Jesslyn is a mother hen. It's time to wake up, it's time to do this. And I'm that comfort for people, because there's always that one person, this is my first time doing this.
Oh yeah.
And they're backstage by themselves. I'm the mother hen, come on over under my wing. So just being able to help other people, be that comfort, just help. We all have a purpose in life. And my purpose is to help people. And I have to share this story.
Go right ahead. That's what we're here for.
Whoever was at the Muscle Beach, if somebody's seen this and they were at the Muscle Beach show, when I got my award for Women's Physique, I got my award by someone I inspired like 3 years ago to compete. She was told by so many people, you can't do it. And I was like, I see potential in you. And she actually competed, and we talked about that after. So we both like water. I was like, we can't cry because you got about awards. So I got to go back on stage. So we're backstage talking about that. And then when I won, she brought me my award, and we actually hugged on stage. And that was a good hug, like not a hug like, oh, you want that was a meaning behind our hug, because I inspired her. And
that's terrific. That's what it's about. And I hate it when people do it. You shouldn't compete. Like why? You don't know. Once a person starts training, and when you find the right coach and they start training and they stick with you, you never know what that caterpillar is going to bloom into a kind of butterfly. You know what I mean?
And she bloomed. She'll be competing on a national stage to go pro next year.
Yeah, I don't get that. But hey, to each his own. Yeah. I tell some of my regular friends, I look at them and it's like, you know what? If you should come to a bodybuilding show with me or follow some of these people online, you might be a good physique compared to a bikini girl, or, whatever. You just have to. I used to work with this one chick when I worked for I'll say it's been years, but Direct Energy. She had the perfect bikini frame. All she had to do was condition just a little bit, and she was ready. And she was a model on top of that. She did fashion modeling. So I was like, man, you should compete. Like, you probably get your pro card in less than a year if you took it, seriously. You know, like, but. Yeah. You just never know.
Yeah, you're just getting those people out of their comfort zone. Yeah. You know? And I've gotten out of mine. I have gotten out of mine.
Yeah. So, who are some of your biggest influences in the sport of bodybuilding? Just any category. I just see some of your favorite people out there.
Long time ago, you people would not know this name.
I probably do. Let's see.
This was way when I was a little girl.
Okay.
Raquel McLeish.
Oh, I remember her. Yeah.
She was one from she's from the 80s.
She's like one of the first Olympians, right? Yeah.
Way back when. Yes. Yeah. Raquel McLeish, and that's who they used to call me when I graduated high school because I had all the tone. My arms, the way they look now, not as muscular, but they were toned when I graduated from school. Wow. So I was called Raquel McLeish in high school.
Dope. That's dope.
So now that's an honor being called Raquel. And my coaches have all been IFBB pros. Courtney West, she was the first one who taught me as far as posing. Okay. The figure posing. She's actually local in Houston. Then Tatiana, she actually lives in Florida now. She's an IFBB figure pro. I trained with her. Okay. Before she got married and moved away. Now my coach is Asia Mendoza. Okay. She's with Bombshell. She's an IFBB bikini pro. And those just people, the names that are really standing out there now. I follow people, even men. Charles Glass. Charles Glass is old as ever. Yes, I will.
He doesn't age.
Yes, exactly.
That guy doesn't age.
He doesn't. He's an old professional, and he has some of the moves that I think this is what helped my quads grow because I can't build leg muscles. But one exercise he was doing, I started doing it, and I started seeing that cut in my quads. I said, you know what? I have to keep this up, and I've actually passed it on to other people. It works, you know. I'm not going to tell you if it doesn't work. Absolutely. So, it's a lot. A lot of people follow the Arnold Schwarzeneggers. Okay, Arnold Schwarzeneggers. Yeah. Okay. He's just the name.
Yeah.
But there's Latoya Watts. She's figure. Yeah. So many people. Oh my God, it's a lot. It's put me on the spot. A lot of people. I can point here they are. So it's a lot of people. I just women in general, because as women, we're the minority for everything, regardless of our color. We're the minority. Yeah. And just to see women, we can do this. We can get on stage. We can manipulate our bodies because our bodies is a science. Yeah. We can manipulate it and make us look fit. And then guess what? We can reverse the diet and still eat right and still be healthy and still look fit.
Absolutely.
Does bodybuilders look 100% lean all the time? Absolutely not. No. They put weight on, Women usually don't put as much weight on as men do. But we can't stay at that stage weight, not 24/7.
No. That's just not healthy.
It's not healthy. Believe me, it's not healthy. We know you have to enjoy food,
Yeah. You need nutrients and stuff. And let's talk about that because the day of a show, you're deprived of a lot of stuff. Yeah. And you're trying to shed water too, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So walk us through that what people go through, especially women, the day of a show.
Okay. Well, starting 7 days out from a show, you go through what is called peak week. Okay. And peak week, you want to, start, your body's going to be right. This is it. You're really not going to lose any weight, but this is just make sure everything times in right. At that time, you're eating only protein and green veggies. And everybody's macros are different, depends on what you're in and what your coach tells you to eat. And you're drinking 1.5 gallons of water a day. Dang. On a women's standpoint, men are probably doing 2 gallons a day.
Wow.
A day. So you live in the bathroom.
I know some people, and myself included, it's hard just to get down 1 gallon a day, let alone 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons. Wow. Okay.
Yes. And then, of course, it's veggies and protein. That's it. You're not doing any pre-workouts. You're not doing any BCAAs, all the extra stuff. Those are extra added calories. You don't want to add anything extra. And you have to be strict to that. Salt intake has to be like a teaspoon of salt a day.
Wow.
So, And then your coach wants pictures every day. Let me see how you look. Let me see how you look. Let me see how you look. So you're gonna send in progress pictures daily to your coach. Then the day of the show, all the green veggies go away. And let me back up. The green veggies, that's asparagus. You would learn to hate asparagus. Asparagus is a natural diuretic, so it's going to pull water.
I was just about to ask, like, why asparagus? My last guest was complaining about that she's sick of asparagus.
Yes, and I know this is going to be TMI, but asparagus makes you.
It's not restricted.
Okay, asparagus make your pee stink.
Okay.
So you're gonna be the funky pee.
Okay.
No one wants to go in the bathroom behind you.
Wow.
And let me tell you, my daughter has her own bathroom. And when I'm eating that asparagus, she wants to come in my bathroom and has the audacity to say, "Mom, your pee stinks." Well, don't use this bathroom. Hey, you have your own bathroom. Why you have to use mine?
Why? Yeah. Why?
Guess what?
It's in the audacity to like complain. You got your own bathroom to yourself.
To yourself, but you want to come down dirty at mine. Oh, your pee stinks. Okay, come back again. It's gonna stink again. So
for the next several days.
Yeah, but it's a natural diuretic. So that's why you see so many bodybuilders eating asparagus. You know, during prep. Peak wheat, you know, broccoli. Doesn't say broccoli will make your pee stink too, but also broccoli can make you gassy, so you have to be careful with it. I don't do broccoli.
Okay.
So we don't want to blow it up.
Yeah.
Day of the show, green veggies go away.
Okay.
You just on protein and carbs because at that time you want to fill out.
Okay, so it's like chicken, right?
Chicken and rice. Chicken and yams.
Okay.
Some coaches have their people eat cheeseburgers. No, hamburger or pizza, I've never done that. Okay. I'm okay with that, you know. Maybe one day I'll be super, super skinny. She's like, okay, you need to go get a whole lot of carbs to get fat, you know. So it's different. Now, every coach is different. Everybody's body is different. Sure, but usually you're going to see the chicken, fish, white fish. Yeah. And it's usually cod or orange roughy. I stay away from tilapia because tilapia is a dirty, nasty, filthy fish.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So
it's cheap for a reason.
It's cheap, exactly. So orange roughy and cod, those are your white fish to eat. Some people eat flounder.
Okay, yeah, I've seen some people.
Flounder, yeah, that's another good one. But I'm an orange roughy cod. I like it because I hate fish, but I will eat those. You know, it has a thicker consistency and it doesn't have that fishy smell taste.
Yeah. You know, tilapia has that too.
Yes.
You try to cook tilapia, no matter how you cook it, oven or saute or whatever, it has that. Even if you just get it fresh, you know, it has that fishy smell.
It's like you can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
So rice cakes. Okay. Nut butter, and nut butter meaning cashew, almond, peanut butter. Those are your nut butters.
Oh yeah, I've seen bodybuilders backstage just whole jar of peanut butter, just scooping
rice cake, spreading it out.
Yeah.
Jelly because that sweetness. And you said this is all unrestricted, right?
Ma'am.
Okay. This is the analogy I use. If your body has been deprived of sugar and you get something, it gets excited. Yeah. So if you eat, just say chocolate. Okay. Or any type of sweet, that sugar gets in your system, your body's gonna get hard. And it's my analogy of a man having an erection. Okay. Because he gets excited, he gets an erection. Our body get the sugar, it gets excited, it gets hard. So.
Okay.
See, y'all.
Yeah. You know, I've been following bodybuilding as a fan for years, and I've seen all kind of behind the scenes video. I've been at tons of contests, but it's like now you connected. I was like, okay, this is why they do this, and this is why. Like a couple years ago, I used to go to the Arnold Classic, and it's like, you may see someone walking the convention floor, you stop back for a picture or whatever, and it's a regular, but then 2 hours later behind, when they get on stage, they're harvest's table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's because the water is full. Yeah. Because the day of a show, you can only have sips of water. It's just enough to wash your food down.
Gotcha. Okay.
You can have black coffee. And the reason for the black coffee, to clean you out.
Yeah.
Because you want to have your stomach as flat as possible. Yeah. And you're not drinking a whole lot of water, so you need something to help move the waste out of you. Yeah. So that black coffee. Yeah,
black coffee, no sugar,
no sugar, no cream, no sugar, straight black coffee, no artificial sweetener. So I've learned to like black coffee. I love coffee. I learned to like black coffee.
Yeah, I'm a heavy coffee drinker too, but I don't know if I can do black coffee. That's
it's hard. I can tell you the struggle is real.
Yeah, the stuff that y'all do, man. Goodness.
And then, I know earlier you talked about appearance and how you look on stage. with women, it's a beauty contest.
Oh yeah.
Because you have to make sure your hair is right. It's a pageant. Your hair is right. Your makeup is right. Your jewelry is right. Your tan is right.
Yeah.
So a lot of people get professional makeup artists, women.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I know how to do makeup. I've had my daughter do my makeup. She's not a professional makeup artist, but she's a makeup artist.
Nice.
I've worn wigs. I like my short hair. I love my short hair.
Too.
My short hair is me.
Yeah.
But once my coach told me, hey, I want you to have hair, I was like, okay. I put my lace front on. Okay. Came off of stage, snatched that wig off, and everybody was like, oh my God, you should have been on stage with no hair. I'm like, okay. From then on, it's like either a wig or no hair at all. Yeah. Right now, short hair is me. I like the blonde look.
So do I, yeah.
So
don't look for you. Don't look for you.
Yeah, thank you. So it becomes a beauty pageant. And guess what? It's funky backstage. And I mean funky as in body odor. I'm telling y'all the truth. It is what it is. Because once you get tan the night before, you can't take a shower.
Oh, I didn't know that. It didn't dawn on me. It makes sense. Yeah, holy
You wash that tan right off. And can't take a shower.
And those
you can't put on deodorant.
Money.
Exactly. You can't put on deodorant because you put deodorant or even lotions. Because when you go get a tan, you just come in fresh out of the shower. Your body's clean.
Yeah.
No perfumes, no lotions, no deodorant. Because some of those chemicals, when they mix with that, you don't want to raise up your arm. You have green armpits because of deodorant.
Oh, wow.
But think about before you go on stage, they're going to oil you down anyway. Because the darker the skin, the oilier it is, the more defined your muscles are. Because under all of those lights, you get washed out.
Yeah.
So, but everybody stinks because we haven't had showers. Your breath might be a little stinky because you're dehydrated. Not dehydrated to where you're about to pass out, but your body hasn't had a lot of water, so you get dry cotton mouth.
Yeah.
So you don't want to chew any gum because guess what? That's added calories. You don't want to add nothing extra.
5 little calories.
Yeah, you don't want to do it.
Gum or whatever.
You don't want to do it. Stay away from it.
Wow. Okay.
So and then, again, you sipping water. Just to wash the food down. And I know the way my coach is, she was like, once you finish with prejudging, drink 32 ounces of water. Because that's what, put that water back in you, you're going to pee it all out anyway. But your body's going to be happy to have that water. Because one thing, and this is just not being a competitor, just an everyday person, if you start giving your body a lot of water, then you take it away from it, your body's going to start thinking, well, you're not going to give me any water, so when you do give me some, I'm going to hold it. So many times, this is on the health side.
Yeah.
We think we're fat. No, we're fat with water because the water is stored up in our skin because our body starts thinking, you've been depriving me of water, so whatever you give me, I'm going to keep it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So just make sure you are drinking water.
Yeah.
Don't drink soda.
No.
That's full of sugar.
If
you have to have it, don't have your soda, but drink your water too.
Goodness. Okay.
Yeah. So it's fun. It's glitz and glamour. We're gorgeous on our side, but we stink.
Wow, that never clicked with me. That about not being able to take a shower once you get your tan on.
So I can tell you, the first thing people like to do, soon as the finals are over, the show is over, go straight to your shower, take a bath. I can tell you, this last show I did, that's the first thing I wanted to do. I was tired, but I had to take a bath. I was so tired, I did not go out to eat. My body was tired.
Yeah,
I went to sleep. Yeah. So take a shower, put on my pajamas, I got in bed.
Yeah, you can always eat later.
Exactly. I'm always got to admit, I need to sleep right now. And especially when you have something to go on, because usually the competitors, they want to do a photo shoot. Your body is looking at its best. They do a photo shoot the next day, and I actually had a photo shoot the next day. Yeah. And I've seen some of the pictures. They look great.
Okay. You posted like a little teaser the other day.
Yeah, that was one.
Okay, give a little something. And real quick before we wrap up, let's talk about the cost of doing a competition.
Okay, it is not cheap. It is not cheap because, number one, there are entry fees to compete in a show. So you have to pay entry fees. They could be from $125 up to, when you're doing a national show, up to $350.
Good Lord.
And think, if I'm paying that as an amateur, when they go compete in Olympia, these pros are paying more than $350, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But you have, your food, you're going to have your own diet. Luckily, my child, she eats what I eat. So
That's
I don't
good.
spend a whole lot of money, But then you end up saving money because you meal prepping, you're not going out to eat.
Good point, yeah.
Suits. Suits can be downwards, $120. The basic suit, upwards, $2-3 grand. All depends on how much crystal you put on it and who the person is making it. But the more bling you put on it, the more you're gonna pay. One time, a few years ago, I told the designer, my budget's $500. That's all I want to spend on a suit.
Yeah.
She made it. It was $1,200. I said, I'm telling you, I'm not paying.
You just said $500 is your budget.
I told you, I'm not paying $1,200 for the suit. So you can either keep it, or you're gonna pay me. So we came to agreement. I think I paid like $650 for it. Okay, I paid you $650, but I'm not paying $1,200.
God.
I'm not, number one, I'm not a pro yet. I'm still an amateur. I'm trying to get there. Shoes are you can pay $50, $60, $100 for shoes. Depends on which ones you get. Jewelry, I wear costume jewelry. You go to the little Harwin.
Okay, now, if people that don't know, Harwin is like it's a part of Houston, a strip area, Long Street, and they have all kind of like stores and businesses, and it's kind of like a long street with a whole bunch of flea markets.
Like a big flea market,
a giant
big flea market, exactly.
A flea market district, if you will.
Exactly. Yeah. Costume jewelry. Nobody wear. Only real jewelry people are wearing backstage if they're married. They're wearing their wedding rings, wedding bands.
Yeah.
Other than that, the earrings, the bracelet, that's fake. And as women, the only thing we'll wear maybe 2 bracelets and your earrings. That's it. You don't want nothing to overpower you, to take away from you. Mm-hmm. So you wear that. You have your earrings. You wear your jewelry to match your suit.
Gotcha.
Then everything falls in place.
Okay.
Tanning.
Yeah, the tanning. Yeah.
Travel if you have to travel,
Oh yeah. If you're doing something out of your area.
Yeah, and then, granted, I live locally. The show was in Houston. I live north. I'm in Spring. People call me. I'm in North. I'm in South Dallas.
South Dallas, North Houston.
Yes. So I didn't want to drive 2 days straight. I checked into the hotel. So there's hotel. There's parking. If you have to fly, there's airfare. So yes, you will pay.
And possibly a rental car too.
Rental car. Is that Uber?
Yeah, Uber.
No, Lyft.
Uber, Lyft,
you are going to pay. So Makeup artist.
Hair for women, yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna pay a makeup artist and not do your own makeup, you got to pay that. Hair. I go to my barber every 2 weeks, and then right before the show, hair, nails. Women, we have to have our nails done. Yeah. Some people put the strip-on lashes. I'm not that talented. I do individual lashes.
Okay.
They're not cheap. I can tell, because I like the mega volume. I don't mind sharing. I pay $150 to a full set of lashes.
Wow.
Exactly. Refills is half of that, but still, you get what you pay for. You pay for what you get. And if you're going to go up there and you work so hard to get that body you want to look your best everywhere.
Absolutely.
Gym memberships.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I'm a gym hopper.
Okay.
I can tell you. I have memberships at 24 Hour Fitness, Fitness Connection, Species Gym, and Brainiac.
Okay.
So I'm a gym hopper. So I might be at any gym.
Okay, gotcha. Wherever you closest to while you driving.
Where I am, I'm there. Yeah.
Wow.
And then in my office, we have a gym on site on our property.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. You can hit the gym.
Always an opportunity to hit the gym.
Or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
and also supplements too.
Supplements, exactly. Yeah. Supplements.
Food. The cost of food is going up. I know that firsthand with my industry working in e-commerce. So
yeah. You've seen it.
I'm seeing it. Mm-hmm. I had a customer just Tuesday. One of our regular customers. He stopped. He was like, "I've noticed." He said, "It seems like on average, everything's gone up $1." And I'm like, "You pretty much right." And I told him, I was like, based on what I'm hearing about supply shortages and the stuff that's going on with the whole shipping containers and stuff. As we get closer to Thanksgiving, supply and demand is just going to go through the roof. I told him, I was like, man, get ready.
Get ready. Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to do all this overtime now.
Right, get it while you can.
Yeah.
Oh, and then personal training. Some people work with personal trainers. You're coaches. Granted, I train myself, but I have to pay to get. I have to get my meal plan. I have to get my workout plan. So there's money involved. So. Be prepared to
be the boss. Pay the cost.
Exactly. Be ready to pay. And then of course, you want workout clothes.
Oh yeah.
Pay a little extra for that.
Wow. As we wrap this up, let people know how they can find you on social media.
I am out there. I am on Instagram and Twitter. It's the same username as the letter J, Norman Robinson, for Jesslyn Norman Robinson. So JNORMANROBINSON. I am on Snapchat very seldom, but it is Mrs. Rob 69.
Okay.
And then on Facebook, Jesslyn Norman Robinson, and it's Norman-Robinson.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. That's what's up. And tell me again, what was your, as of right now, as long as nothing crazy happens, because since 2020, things have been crazy.
Right, exactly. We don't know what's going to happen today or tomorrow.
Right. What's your next show you're going to compete? You can take off until about...
For sure, it'll be July of 2022. We want to do the Masters Nationals, which is usually in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Gary Udit,
that's one in Pittsburgh.
He puts that one on. But I want to try to do like a local show just to make sure to see where I am.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if it'll be in Houston or Dallas, just some local small show.
Okay.
I would like to go back to New Orleans and do a show again.
Hell yeah. And let me know too in advance, because I love to go and support you.
Okay, absolutely.
Like I was telling you before we started recording, like so many people I knew were at the Muscle Beach, and now looking at it, I was like, dang, I should have went there. Like, to grab my camera, go ahead, so many pictures, photo ops, and like on the spot interviews and stuff. But I'll do better next time, especially on my own backyard.
Yeah, exactly. I
could have walked there and just grabbed my camera bag and been there. But
I can tell you, y'all, I am a nice person. I am a loving person. But if you see me in the gym and I'm mean mugging, that means I'm in my zone. So I don't socialize on the gym floor.
That's another thing people that don't know. That's like, you don't socialize too much at the gym.
No.
People want to go in, get their workout in, and bounce. Like, just when working out, especially women, just don't. I mean, it's cool to compliment. Oh, hey, you getting in, girl. Oh, you look great.
I'm wave at you.
Wave and keep it. Because I used to hit the gym a lot. Like that was a pet peeve of mine. I was like, I'm trying to get my work in. You're there
for a purpose, and then you don't want to spend too much time. Like this is my time period, my hour and a half, 2 hours, and I'm out of here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining.
You're welcome. And thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for the extra videos we shot earlier, which I'll post momentarily.
Okay.
And everybody, don't forget to go to the official Unrestricted website, theunrestrictedpodcast.com. You can look at previous episodes. You can check out Storm's episode around this time last year, or you can just type in her name on the search results. It'll pop up. We got merch. Might be a nice little Christmas present. Get someone some unrestricted merch. I'm just saying, check us out there all on social media. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you.